Yo, 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 good people. What's going on? It's your homie Herb Man. Here you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Hey, look, if this is your first time tuning in to the Herb Man Show, go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen right there and hit that notification bell so that you never ever miss what we bring to the table in health and wealth strategies. All right. So, what are we talking about today is prostate health, okay? And a lot of guys, a lot of especially black men have a higher risk of prostate cancer, prostate enlargement, prostatitis, all right? And so what we want to try to do is give a little information on a particular topic and tell you what kind of herbs you can use, what kind of things you can do to try to subside from ever having prostate enlargement, prostate cancer, or prostatitis, or what you do if you're currently in that particular situation. All right. So we're going to just cover a few different herbs. All right. Now, mainly what we suggest you do for anything that you're dealing with is first of all go on a fast. Try to eliminate consuming any types of food for a particular period of time. It could be a few hours, it could be a few days, it could be a day. Just start small, but try to cut back from overconsumption of any types of foods and dairies and sugars and all this type of stuff that we eat that are processing and that are causing us a lot of the congestion, constipation in our bodies. Okay, that's the first thing to do. You want to slow down the cell growth, and the way you do that is you have to stop all the sugars. Okay, because the cells feed on the sugar, and a lot of foods that we eat unfortunately break down in our bodies as sugars. Okay. So that's the first tidbit of information. All right, and if you can fast, then the next thing you want to do is try to detox your body. Okay, and we all know that we have a formula on our website which is called the Love Detox. There, the Leaf of Vita Essentials Detox. It's a 21-day detox, and basically it's going to detoxify your liver, your kidneys, your lungs. All of the specific organs that are definitely necessary in order for you to clean out the toxins out of your body, eliminate some of the excess or residue that is in there, especially if you went on a fast and then you want to try to detox. You want to try to get out as much as you possibly can. And then you want to refresh your body, rejuvenate your body with fresh fruits and vegetables and soups and stuff like that, green leafy vegetables. And you want to kind of start that particular turnaround that will allow your body to adjust to something new and something that does not add on to the sugars in your body, add on to the growth of cells and that kind of thing. All right. So those are your first two steps. All right. Stop consuming and over consuming the food that you're currently eating that's causing the issue. All right. And secondly, you want to detox your body. Okay. And again, you can go on www.leafofvitaessentials to find our 21-day detox. And the reason why I want to put this caveat in, and the reason why it's 21 days, because 21 days creates a habit forming type of thing. And so even though the detox itself is not habit forming, with you doing this particular regimen as far as what you're eating in that 21 days, how you're sustaining from particular foods in them 21 days, we hope that hopefully in those 21 days, you'll form a habit of eating healthy. Okay, so because this detox only going to last you 21 days, we hope that the habits you form and all of that when taking the detox will last you a lifetime. So it's formulated like that to be able to show you what your body does, what your body can do in those 21 days that will last you a lifetime. So you may not have to take this for a lifetime, but you may be able to learn the lessons that you receive from those 21 days and take those for a lifetime. All right. So prostatitis, all right, prostate enlargement, all those types of things that men deal with, especially those that are black men. All right. A lot of it has to do again with the diet, okay? Understanding that a lot of stuff that we eat, especially processed foods, break down in our bodies as sugars. And that's bode well for not only black men, but also black women. Black men may get prostatitis. black women may get breast cancer. Okay, so we need to watch what we're eating when it comes to any type of enlargement, when it comes to the breast and to the prostate. Okay, and one of the best herbs I want to talk about today that we have on our site is saw palmetto berries. Okay, saw palmetto berries are very, very good at prostate enlargement, especially benign prostate hyperplasia. Okay, if you got, prostate enlargement, prostatitis, anything like that, saw palmetto is a very, very good herb for you to do your research in, and also try to consume if you can. All right, ask your doctors and all that, what can you do, but it is very, very good. Now, again, a lot of these herbs are good with other herbs. Okay, so taking a herb by itself, and this bodes well for all of the herbs. All right, taking a herb by itself is kind of like driving on one wheel when you have four wheels on a car. Okay, it'll roll, so it may get you somewhere, but not as fast as if you combine the other three tires. So what I'm saying is, you have to look for combos and combinations, and I already put out a video, I think last month or so, talking about combinations and how it's gonna come out, telling you guys a little bit more about how you combine the herbs. I'll put that on this particular video for you guys to see. But again, you want to understand how to combine herbs so that it gives you the synergy that is needed to provide you the effects that you're looking for from the herb. So saw palmetto by itself is a very good herb for prostate, but it's even more awesomer if you combine it with what we call stinging nettles. Okay, stinging nettles. All right, and we also have nettle leaf on our site, www.leafofitessentials.com. All right, and so when you combine these two together, now you have one of the most effective combinations for prostate enlargement, prostatitis, prostate cancer that you can possibly imagine. Okay, because nettles is also good for prostatitis, prostate enlargement. All right, and both of these also are good for breast cancer. Okay, increasing the breast size. If you have a small breast, you can increase the size of the breast, or enlarge the breast. Okay, with saw palmetto. Saw palmetto also shrinks tumors, but it also will enlarge your prostate naturally. All right. Naturally, it would do that. All right, so it has a slew of benefits. Okay, now if you are diabetic or something like that, you want to watch your doses, obviously, especially when dealing with nettles, because it is a natural diuretic. If you're taking diuretic medication, you want to kind of balance it, where if you're taking nettles, you want to kind of slow down on the diuretic medication, allopathic medication that you're getting. If you're diabetic, the same way. You can take nettles, but you want to kind of come off of it as you continue to take the nettles, so that you can balance out. And those are just going to be some of the things you got to worry about. And it's the same thing with saw palmetto. If you're taking certain stuff for prostate, you want to kind of balance it out. You don't want to be taking, and this is across the board, you don't want to be taking the medication for the thing and the herb for the thing, because you're taking too much of something for one thing. Okay, so if you're taking allopathic medicine and you want to do naturopathic medicine, at some point you're going to have to choose which one you're going to take for the situation. Okay, and that's just across the board. And I hope that helps some of you guys out there that are looking at taking herbs, and also what will it do to the effectiveness of the allopathic method, or vice versa. Okay, if you're going to do one or the other, you're going to have to choose which one you're going to take. All right, because herbs are very, very medicinal. It's one of the reasons why we're into this, to let you know how medicinal these herbs are. They're not just anything to play with. So you definitely want to do your research, and you definitely want to watch yourself. You want to definitely take all the precautions as possible when dealing with these herbs, because they have some of the same effects of the allopathic medicine that you are taking. Okay, now let's kind of get into some real stuff about what exactly stinging nettle does. Okay, so it is beneficial in curing benign prostate hyperplasia, which may result in the enlargement of the prostate gland. It also alleviates prostatitis. Okay, so that is something that we just covered, but is letting you know that exactly that's what it can do. Now, also, Saw Palmetto acts as a wonderful herbal treatment for benign prostate hyperplasia. So we see that both of them deal with that benign. Okay, so if you're dealing with any type of prostate cancer, enlargement, Saw Palmetto combined with nettle is a very, very good herbal remedy for those things. Okay, and also Saw Palmetto also helps with the, it's an aphrodisiac, so it will also help with the impotency. It also help with the libido. All right, so if you need something for that, I know a lot of guys when they normally deal with this particular disease, we would say, you're normally up in age 50, 60 years old, and you definitely want to try to get that libido back. So combining these together, allowing it to do what it needs to do after you fasted, detoxed, and all of that, should be able to give you some kind of help back in that particular field of libido, and also to your impotence issues. So you'll get everything you need just by combining these two herbs when dealing with anything the prostate has to do. All right, and so if you have a question about what do I need to do in prevention, I would say, you can do the nettles as far as a prevention, but especially when you are dealing with the situation, whether it's chronic or acute, you want to be able to then add on the Saw Palmetto. I wouldn't suggest you just take Saw Palmetto just because. You want to definitely take it if you feel like you need to. Saw Palmetto will also balance out the testosterone. So if you have too much testosterone, a lot of times that's why guys will come down with prostate cancer. So it will balance it back out for you, Saw Palmetto. So that's a very, very good trait of Saw Palmetto. But you don't want to take it all your life because it will, you don't need to. You understand what I'm saying? Because remember that this will enlarge your prostate naturally. That doesn't mean that that's a bad thing, but if you don't need enlarge it, there's no need to take Saw Palmetto. Okay? If you don't need to shrink it, there's really no need to take Saw Palmetto. All right? So with that being said, I guess you understand exactly what you can do with the prostate. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to chime in on the feed there. You can always find me on Twitter at @LoveHerbMan. You can find me on Facebook at Leafovite Essentials INC, Instagram at Leafovite Essentials INC. All right, or you can always join our fan base here on www.leafoviteessentials.com. All right, if you got any questions, let me know. You can email us as well at leafoviteessentials@gmail.com. All right. So I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody. Your homie Herb Man is on. And until next time, peace. Yes, sir.